Hello lovely yogis, thank you for joining me for this morning practice. What we're going to look at is an energizing practice for productivity to help us get out of maybe any sluggishness that we might be feeling and just wake the body up. So before we start, find any comfortable seated position. This might be cross-legged but doesn't have to be. You could take any variation on this that you know. You could also just elevate the hips a little bit. It's a good variation to just take the pressure off of the knees a little bit, take the pressure off of the hips. So again, before we start, just making sure that you practice within your own limits. Online yoga has obviously the element of you being on your own, me not being able to see you, to make sure that you're looking after yourself, to keep you in check. So just really listen to your body, especially if you are doing this in the morning. Just take care with any forward folds and taking care if you know that you're someone who feels dizzy, for example, when you come up to standing too quickly. That sort of thing. If anything doesn't feel right, please don't do it. Kind of move out of it, find something else that works for you. But when you're ready, backs of the hands onto the knees. And you can either leave the palms open or you can come into chin mudra. So you can touch the first finger and the thumb together, allowing the eyes to close. And just taking a moment to sit in silence, arriving into this silence. Noticing and becoming aware of the physical sensations of your body. Feeling the sitting bones rooting down. Feeling yourself growing up through your spine. Softening the shoulders away from the ears. The sensations of the arms heavy. The hands resting on the knees or the thighs. And then coming into this mudra, the hand position that you've chosen. Just noticing how it feels. And feel the openness of the palm. Perhaps we feel the connection of the thumb and first finger. And this hand position is the symbol of universal awareness and connection. Just feeling the subtle sensations that it brings, maybe noticing how it changes the rest of your body as well. Can you lengthen through the neck a little bit more? Can you soften in the face a little more? When you're ready, coming into the breath and becoming aware of the breath. We don't have to change anything just now, but noticing how it feels to breathe in, noticing how it feels to breathe out. And again, as this is a morning flow, maybe you've got a little bit of congestion. Just starting to get the air flowing freely. And then when you're ready to, you can deepen the breath, taking more air in, making your exhale longer. With every out breath, we soften a little more. eyes closed, we'll just come to take a little practice to help our eyes to open. And for those of you that attend my classes regularly, you probably know this. It's a great practice for helping to wake our body up and arriving into our space as well. So this is palming. So you can release the hands, release the chin mudra, bring the palms together. And we're just going to rub the hands together quite vigorously to create some heat. And depending on whether you're someone who's got naturally cold extremities, you might need to go a little bit longer on this. But whenever you feel that heat building in the palms, you take the palms over the eyes. And really enjoy the darkness. Maybe you can see colours behind your hands. When you're ready, just move the palms away ever so slightly. Flicker the eyes open behind the hands. And then finally releasing the hands away from the eyes. And arriving into your space. Good morning. So from here, if you want to move, if you want to kind of change the way that you're seating, if you were in bed, probably now's a good time to come down to your yoga mat. But yeah, just have a little bit of a wriggle if you need one. You can change the cross of your legs. Sometimes feels a little bit weird, but can be nice for a bit of change. Okay, so we're going to start actually with our right knee staying bent, our left leg popping out to the side. And again, as I said before, you might want to prop the hips up a little bit just to kind of help us to sit up tall, take the pressure off of the hips and the knees. So left leg out to the side, right knee staying bent. Sitting up lovely and tall, let's take a roll of the shoulders up to the ears with a deep breath in. Rolling back and down with an exhale. Deep breath in, rolling up. Deep breath out, maybe through the mouth. Last one. Last breath out. Lovely. From here, hands out and up. Exhaling, bring the palms together down into the heart space. Connect the thumbs to the sternum and allow the chest to come out to meet the hands. Releasing the hands down to your legs. We'll take a seated cat-cow from here. So inhale, send your heart forwards, roll your shoulders backwards, maybe lift your gaze. As you exhale, round, shoulders up, chin down. Inhale, heart forwards. Exhaling, round. Inhale, heart forwards. For last time, exhale, round. All the way into centre, getting settled back into this position. Take the hands out and up. We'll take Kali Mudra, Power Mudra. So the first finger goes up to the sky, and the thumbs cross at the back. Deep breath in, shine the fingers towards the sky. As you exhale, bending over to the left hand side. Inhale up into centre. As you exhale over to the right hand side, keep both hips rooting down equally. Doesn't have to be very far. Inhale up. Back over to the left. All the way up. Back over to the right. And all the way up into centre. We'll take our left hand down. You don't have to reach very far. Take care of this hamstring. Take care of this hip as well in your left side. Left hand down, right hand up and over. Take the shoulders away from the ears again and lift your gaze to the sky. Deep breath in. Deep breath out to take this top hand down to the inside of your left leg. Just take a moment to send our chest in the direction of the left foot. And then come all the way up into centre and switch your legs. So now your left knee is bent and your right leg is out to the side. Lovely. Let's take our seated cat-cow here again. So hands onto the knees or onto the floor, wherever you need them. Heart forwards with a breath in. Rounding, breathing out. Heart forwards, breathing in. Rounding, breathing out. Heart forwards, breathe in. and backwards, breathing in. Last one. The last one, breathing out. All the way into center. Inhale the hands out and up. Kali Mudra, leave the first finger shining to the sky. Deep breath in again. Bending over to the right hand side. Doesn't have to be too far. Keep rooting down through the hips, both hips equally. All the way up. Over to the left. All the way up. Over to the right. All the way up. Last time over to the left. All the way up into center, and then right hand down, doesn't have to reach too far. Left hand up and over. Soften in the shoulders. Lift your gaze to the sky. Just take care that this shoulder at the bottom doesn't jut forwards. You want to push it backwards in line with the fingertips. Keep breathing. And then a deep breath in. The top hand comes down onto the inside of the right thigh, and we just connect the chest towards the foot. Rolling out and up into center. Swing yourself around onto your hands and knees and start to find a little bit more activity when you're ready. So you can come to hands and knees, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Just take a gentle rock back and forth to get our wrists used to weight bearing. You can circle around as well. This is quite good for the hips too. You can imagine that you are a cat waking up from a nap. And you're just trying to find a way to stretch in all directions from this place. One of my favourites is to draw a figure of 8 with my body. So kind of snake round. When you're ready, coming into centre, if you need to take more time with the wrists, please do. Otherwise, tucking the toes, lifting the hips up into our first downward facing dog, and take it easy so we can keep the knees lovely and bent. You can roll the shoulders away from the ears. You can take a few more gentle movements in downward facing dog, so maybe bending one knee at a time, dragging the heels down, or maybe just swaying from side to side. All the way into stillness, let's find our strength. So plant the hands down, push the floor away. Looking back between the feet and hide the heels behind your feet so you're engaging in the thighs. Drawing the navel in and towards the spine. Lift the hips as high as you can and melt the chest back towards the thighs. And the heels don't have to be on the floor, but they're drawing down towards the floor. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose, sigh it out through the mouth. Once more. And then tiptoe the feet forwards towards the hands, keeping control like you're moving in slow motion. Take the feet behind the hands about hip distance wide, and then ragdoll at the top of your mat, so bending the knees. Take one hand to each elbow, drop the head down, framing the head with the arms. And take a little rock from side to side. Bringing your fingertips onto the floor. Take an inhale to shine the heart forwards. You can either keep your hands on the mat or bring your elbows to your thighs. As you exhale, bowing back down. Inhale, heart forwards. Exhale, back down. Inhale, heart forwards. This time as we sit down, as we come down, let's sit all the way down. Heels in, toes out. Dropping the hips down towards the floor. We find our Malasana squat. Open the heart out. Elbows onto the insides of the knees and the knees squeeze into the elbows. You might want to have the heels lifted off the floor here. If If you can't take this, you could just come down onto knees. And then hands down, lifting the hips, forward fold. Let's take our time to roll all the way up to standing. Moving vertebra by vertebra. All the way up to the top of your mat. Take your hands out and up when you get here. Exhale, bring the hands into the heart space. Close the eyes. And then we're ready to flow through our sun salutations. We can bring the feet a little bit closer together. And when you're ready, a modified sun salutation, just to take it easy this morning. Take a deep breath in, hands up. As you exhale, hands down. Inhale to a halfway lift, again, could be hands to thighs. Exhale, back down. Step one foot back, and then the other. And then pop your knees down onto the floor. Pull forwards, knees down, plank. Push the floor away, so you're one long line from the knees to the crown of the head. And let's lower down one long line, so the whole of the top body goes down at the same time. When you get here, shift your hands forwards and we'll come into a Sphinx pose. So the elbows come underneath the shoulders, the hands in line with the elbows. Push down, heart forwards, push the feet into the floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, elbows wide, lower down, hands back. Push yourself up, see if you can come back up in one long line. All the way back into child's pose or downward facing dog. And then find a journey towards the top of your mat. Travel could be one big step and then the other, or small steps, or even a jump if you're feeling really energetic. Roll up to standing, take the hands out and up and into the heart space. We'll just take that once more. Inhale up, exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, back down. Inhale as you step the feet back. This time it's up to you whether you put the knees down or you keep them off. As you exhale, find a lower down the knees, chest and chin. Snake forwards, find your cobra or your sphinx. Push the feet into the floor. All the way back, downward facing dog. Let's take an extra breath in down dog. And then find that journey, travel up to the top of your mat. And so root the feet firmly down into the floor. Roll ourselves up to standing. Take the hands out and up. A deep breath out into the heart space. Close the eyes. And just take a moment to enjoy the fizz in the body. It's that bubbly feeling. You can feel the breath. Maybe we can feel the heartbeat. When you're ready, opening the eyes again. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Again, use this pose for waking up in the morning, anytime you need to feel a little bit more energy. I look forward to seeing you soon.